River's Edge is a non-for-profit youth program.
We're one of the few models like this in the country where we provide a social enterprise experience for our students who come and work here in the out-of-school time hours.
We have 4 different studios.
Painting, digital media, graphic design, and silk screening.
This is our Rhode Island red, and it symbolizes all of Rhode Island.
Right now I'm working on a project for the electric boat company.
We send out requests to not-for-profit organizations, to municipalities, and said, what can we help you with? What help do you need? And River's Edge came to us and said, we have a lot of data we've been collecting and we'd like someone to help analyze it.
One of the greatest areas where Kathleen's class has been helpful to us is redesigning what our assessments look like to evaluate our program quality.
They're building a survey for a reason, and we bring the River's Edge students in to test the survey. The River's Edge students become the experts.
I was one of the students that went to take the survey and kind of see what it was like, and I think that it was one of those experiences where I got to work one-on-one, kind of like, okay, so here's what I know and here's what you know, and let's put our minds together to work.
With the survey, there's a couple different options of displaying the questions. So we as students creating the survey liked the sliders of being able to move from 1 to 5 and slide a button across, but we got feedback from the River's Edge students that said, I'm not used to that, that's not really for me, it's more user-friendly if I have the radio buttons that I can click. So we made those adjustments based on their feedback.
So River's Edge has a wonderful narrative, and we can provide the data that provides the underpinning for that data.
The data analysis allows them to give information to potential donors on why they should donate and how the kids benefit from this program.
They've helped us really advance the goals that we have for the organization and the work that we do here to be able to better serve our youth. And I mean, what more can you ask for?
We presented in December of 2018 to the Secretary of State a culmination of the work we've been doing this previous semester.
I reached out to them and I said, all right, we have this idea, how about we start this project? And it kind of sort of organically started from there.
I wanted to turn that corporation's information from what it was at the beginning, kind of this passive directory, into really valuable information that businesses could use, that regular Rhode Islanders could use.
The data was messy, the problem statement was messy. We had an idea what we wanted, but we didn't really know what the output is going to look like.
We were reading about the business activities that they were engaged in so we could align them.
They get a lot of data, and with it being such a large amount, it's kind of hard for them to utilize it.
And here comes Roger Williams University with their students and their faculty and gives us the opportunity to partner with them and actually produce something that had never been done before.
And we wanted to create this sort of comprehensive report that puts a perspective on the business and economy in Rhode Island.
Services, we actually compromised this into 4 subsectors.
It was a joint project with some undergraduate students as well as grad students in the MBA program.
The students, they again got to really practice on their critical thinking skills.
You don't get a lot of the hands-on experience necessarily in a classroom, so we were able to go have meetings in the State Department and interact, see what they wanted, how we could help them, which is something you wouldn't necessarily get in a classroom.
This is fantastic. Do you have any questions for me? I'm thrilled to be working with them, and I'm looking forward to continuing this activity and to be able to build on it for the betterment and the economic development of our state.
Kids, are you ready? Are you excited?
We're bringing all the 4th graders from the Bristol Warren Regional School District here on campus today.
We are so excited to have you here on our college campus.
We have to come together in one group. You can only use 15 popsicle sticks and count those, so we have some design constraints.
So now let's see if we put those 2 together, is that long enough?
This is a project that's been ongoing for probably about the past month. We have engineering students partnering with education students from Roger Williams that have been coming into our classrooms to work on the engineering design process with our 4th graders.
The past 5 weeks we've been teaching classes for the 4th graders.
And we talked about wind, and then we kind of went into engineering design process, and by the end of it, they've built their own turbine blades.
You're going to be working with your group that you built your wind turbine with.
Who's from the group wants to start off?
We tested out with one of the fans in our room.
And so today they're bringing their wind turbines to get tested in a wind tunnel.
Hey, we got one set up. Come on down.
Nate's gonna go ahead and take the turbine and put it in the wind tunnel.
I feel that we should, embrace this kind of project. Roger Williams students, they can really see, the impacts of what they are learning on local communities.
I think our students have really enjoyed the whole process, and to be able to make an impact on the community and also learn from the community in this way that's a very back and forth mechanism has been so wonderful.
The more that we see the value for our students, for our teachers, for our district, we just want to partner in any way we can.
I really think that these kinds of partnerships, community partnerships and civic scholarships is where we all learn.